So where we ceased videoing yesterday, we put a new seat in that skid loader. We are still waiting on parts for it though. We're waiting on this buckle part here, because it is just all, well, it is broken. It is all loosey, floppy, goofy. And we got the thing just hot wired, but we're gonna do things right. So I come over here on this side of the shop for a grease gun. Dad took over buffing that loader frame out. Ouch. Walk into a ladder, would you? Good grief. He buffed this loader out. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I can surely tell just how shiny clean it is. It pays to buff, paint out, take care of things, and things of that nature. Need to put some grease in that manure tank, and then we will get started right quick on it. So we got all the manure hauled, as you guys have already saw. We need to move this 7200, but I'm going to play it safe, and I'm not going to be like everybody else that wants to see blue smoke, roll out that, stack. I don't understand why people like to see that happen. I should have been smarter about this last night when I put the tractor in here. I should have got the thing over to that post as far as I could have. That way I could have been able to get them two lawnmowers out, because they need to go in the shop to be serviced. That is going to be today and tomorrow's project. So what I'm going to do is none other than plug his tractor in. Even though it is 30 degrees out, things should turn right over, right? Yeah, but that block is cold, okay? And I want the block warm when I go to start this engine, because it's one less thing that, come on here, is going to wear out, is the starter, and it just alleviates all kind of problems when you plug your diesel engine in the block. When you plug the block heater in, you just alleviate burning the starter up, depleting cold batteries, and everything that possibly has to go on when trying to start a cold engine. I don't understand why people like seeing the blue smoke and all that. It's hard on stuff. It really is. I don't get it. And it is, I know the typical city person, thinks it's, fun to watch a diesel just bellow the smoke out the exhaust and all that, but it's quite aggravating for, us farmers and everything, because we have to spend money to replace starters and batteries just because a city person wants to see blue smoke bellow out the exhaust stack. That's not how it, goes in the world of farming. I mean, yes, there is starting aids, as just like this can of ether. For example, what you're supposed to do with ether is you're supposed to get the diesel engine turning over, okay? And then all the more that I do is you get the thing spinning over, okay, it's spinning, and then that's all the more ether you need, okay? I'm gonna demonstrate that again. That's all the more you need. And if it still don't start, then it's too darn cold to be starting it anyhow. So that is why if you need to start your diesel engine, plug the darn thing in, because you will save so much headache on starters, batteries, battery cables, and wear and tear on your diesel engine. Because when it is cold out, that oil, believe it or not, is the consistency of maple syrup. It is just thick and not wanting to flow very nice, and things of that nature. So if at all possible, we try to plug our diesel engine in. Now, again, like this 3010, for example, I will do the same thing with the ether while it is spinning over. You do not want to give ether to any diesel engine, especially with glow plugs, because they will blow up. That tractor has what is known as a intake heater. It heats the air up coming from outside. That thing that you and I breathe to live. We need air. It heats the air up that goes into the combustion chamber as an intake heater. This little Heston has a block heater. 99.9% of your diesel engines, if it has this little cord coming out the side of the block, that is a block heater, okay? Same principle as that 7200. But this 3010, the block heater is bad, okay? I would like to get another block heater for this tractor eventually, so that we can plug it in. It just, boom, clips in right there. The 4020 is different because this tractor has a 4.2 liter diesel engine. The 4020, good morning, Rooster. The 4020 has a 6-cylinder diesel engine. It is different. Same thing, same scenario. You would want to plug this 3010 in. But since the block heater is bad, it has been bad for years. We just, with the ether, and it starts right up. Now, with these older John Deeres, I will explain something. The whole hydraulic system is live on these. Actually, it's live on any tractor. You have greater odds of starting a cold John Deere, older 3010, 4020, I believe even the 5020s, I think. Don't quote me, but they start easier with the 3-point down. Okay, I don't know why that is. It's probably something to do with the engineering. Somebody can correct me. But that too plays a factor in starting your cold diesel engine. So I'm in the big building here, and these two tractors, John Deere 7800, John Deere 7810, Since we have owned these tractors, this one came to the farm in 2017. This one came to the farm in, I believe, 2008 or 9, I think. We've never had to plug both of these tractors in. We've never had to give them a sniff of ether. They have always started. That one has the same exact engine as our John Deere 850C bulldozer, the 6081 in it. It does not realize that it's cold out. I could start that tractor right now and it would not know that it's cold out. It's how the thing is designed. But I'm not going to, because we don't have any need to start it. That John Deere 7800 with the 466 in it, yes, it'll cackle and puke and barf blue smoke until it, until the turbo kicks in and spools up. It's the way it was designed to start. It starts under a lot of compression, is why the thing sounds like it's going to blow up when it's cold. That's just how the thing was designed. Yes, it makes even me cringe when it starts, because you don't know if it's going to send a rod through the block or anything like that when it's cold because of the cold oil. But again, it's just how it's designed. My grandfather always used to say that he never liked the way that these 466s started, or this 7800, for example, when we first bought it. He was always telling us that he was convinced that this thing's going to blow up just because of the way it started. And even me, it sounds like it's going to blow up when it's cold out. Again, it's just how it's manufactured. But no, realistically, these two tractors, we've never had to give them ether. We've never had to plug them in. Same way with them loaders. They don't have block heaters. We don't use them when they're cold out. We don't give them ether. They don't need ether. Yeah, things of that nature. Now this John Deere 6120E, with it being an E economy, it does not have a block heater. It's got the same thing as that 7200. It has the intake heater on it. It does not even have a grid heater. So this tractor, when it gets below, I want to say like 20 degrees, it has something on the dash that comes up and it has numbers that count down from like 1 to 0. I don't even think that a heater has that much time to heat whatever it's going to heat when the dash does its countdown from 1 to 0 or 2 to 0. I don't know what kind of a heater it is, but it's not very good, because even when it is 20 degrees out, this tractor, I'm not kidding you when I say that it acts like it has a dead battery or a weak battery. It cranks over so slow, and then after two revolutions, usually a battery will deplete. This thing just fires right up, and you're like, wow, is that ever hard? But I'm almost certain that the M's and the R's of this particular tractor have block heaters. This is John Deere's cheap version of a loader tractor. That's what the E stands for, is cheap version. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say what it is. The E is a cheap version of an M or an R, basically. And they did not come with block heaters. Don't ask me why, I don't know. This John Deere skid loader, it has a I want to say grid heater. What you do is you turn the key and you wait for a light to go out, okay? You turn the key, you wait for a light to go out. I think it's like 18 seconds or something. And it's basically a glow plug, basically, is what it is. Turn the key, you wait for a light to go out, but we're not going to start it because we don't have any need to. All of our hay is put out and everything, and yes, the boom locks are set. That's a glow plug. That is another source of heating. The combustion chamber, that 6120, does not have glow plugs. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So, it's very unfortunate that John Deere couldn't put glow plugs in that 6120 to aid in cold weather starting. They have to rely on some stupid, what am I trying to say? Some stupid temperature sensor bullcrap that it doesn't even aid in starting the tractor. So I guess I really didn't need to plug this in. Not that it'll help it do any good, but I need to get to them lawnmowers. This one here, you have to run the block heater or a grid heater regardless, or it will not start. It don't matter what temperature it is out, it will not start. I usually cycle it 3 times, and then it is safe to start. Let this sit here and warm up for 10 or 15 minutes. So even though I got this tractor, it's only been plugged in for a little bit. It being plugged in for a little bit is better than it not being plugged in at all. I'm going to start this grasshopper up too. It can sit here for a little bit. Run to charge the battery because we're going to do the same service to it. Ouch. Come on. Cold, aren't you? Come on. Are you flooded? I don't know what you guys are going to be able to see. hard on it. Well, I didn't think the thing was gonna go. I really didn't. Yeah, hydrostatic's a little cold, but we're not going real far with it. Helps moving stuff around on a warm day. That way all your oils and everything are somewhat warm. If you guys enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.